All right, so I don't know if you have a Harbor Freight where you live at. I'm live. Yes, I am alive. I'm awake. I'm alive. I know what I need to survive. All right, so if you have a Harbor Freight where you live, now these are actually a little bit cheaper for this particular one. I already threw the cover in the trash can, unfortunately. Sorry about that. But this display, you have to, it's already got the little pieces put in. You have to pull out the 12 tabs to put your 12 figures in. It's otherwise 24 compartments. It's only $4.99. Now, I've always been a huge fan of action figure carrying cases, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go back up there and buy a bunch of these because I love this. This is perfect. I was afraid that these are gonna be so crappy that I'd have to glue them in, but they're actually kind of hard to take out. They're very snug, so that way if you have like weapons, they won't slide under them and go into somebody else's compartment. So I mean, here's some comparison. Here's Electra, woogie 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 woogie. You can't see it. It's Electra. This is Kimberly, Tommy, Rocky, Horror Picture Show, Trini. Now I'm getting confused because I'm sure that's not, I don't know, I can't remember now. I remember this is not Trini in the movie. This is, what is her name? It'll come to me later. I think Zach was still the Black Ranger in the movie. Oh no, they completely, okay, so this is a different cast. I can't remember now. I think Billy was the same. All right, so anyway, here's one of those 4-inch, what are they called? I can't remember the name of these figures. I want to say Fortnite. Yeah, Fork and Knife. A Star Wars figure, a Batman figure from the that movie that was a total stinker. I hated that movie. It was the new Batman movie. I got this figure because I figured, and even at $3, it's not a good figure. I figured I can use the body and pop the head off and put another head on it. Here's another Fork and Knife figure. The alien, I keep on calling Paul, and of course my favorite G.I. Joe. So yeah, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. You could put 12 figures, even in this is a little half compartment because it's where your handle is. So you put your hand in here whenever you're carrying it. So that's the only stinker part about it, is you have to put a skinnier figure in here, which is, she fits the bill a little bit, although probably no, Electra's got some pretty broad shoulders for a woman. What about my little alien figure? He might be able to fit in there better. Or the Star Wars figure might actually be the best choice. No, not really. No, not really at all. Or you know what? You can also, and this is another thing, this is the only compartment that's the skinny one, so it's got its own divider. You might want to keep the divider here and use it for Jawas or other figures. Let me pull him out for a second. And just put the thing back in there. Let's say you want to put... Nope, that won't work. Maybe you want to carry around a chair? Nah, that's silly. Like webby, I don't know, like weapons. I remember my G.I. Joe thing when I was a kid. It had a place to carry your weapons. You might want to carry your tiny little Buzz Lightyear. I don't have any Jawas on me, or I could, let's see. And you can even, I bet you could put Lego figures in here. Do I have any Lego figures handy? Hello, Lego. Legos, where are you? Here, Lego. I don't see any Legos. Here's one of those figures. They won't go in there. It's too big. So imagine what's half of a 3.5 or 4-inch figure. So I'm guessing 2.5 inch. That's why I think a Lego figure would work perfectly. I don't happen to have one just handy for some reason. That's really strange. I figured I'd have a Lego figure laying around. Lego parts, like this is all the leftovers from all the other sets. I have a friend's right here to build, and I got some boot Legos to build. I might do a building video tomorrow. I'm just trying to be careful tonight because tonight we might lose power. We haven't lost power yet, but the hurricane's coming through, so we'll just see how it goes. Well, I didn't think about it, but hey, you might want to keep it actually there. You might want to keep this compartment for like figure weapons, maybe Lego figures. I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. 11 figures or 12 figures. Now, I mean, again, what is her name? She can go in there just fine, like the sideways. And then I keep wanting to call him Paul. There was an alien movie named Paul. It was stupid, but anyway, it kind of reminds me of Paul. He reminds me of the Men in Black mixed with Paul. Then you just close your case, snap the snaps with one hand. It's kind of hard to do. There, split. What are the cats doing? Okay, snapping with one hand, kind of impossible. I need to use my other hand. Well, anyway, then you can like put it either on the top shelf, or you can pick it up by the handle and carry it around with you wherever you go, so you can have all your best friends hanging out with you. The main reason I like these, and I like these figures right here, I'll probably put these into a one of those boxes where it doesn't matter what figures go in it. The figures I want to put in here will have like weapons and stuff, or they're too big. I could put a Kamen Rider and see if it's big enough. I thought about using this 6-inch figure, or not 6-inch, since there's 6 compartments in this thing, and there's 6 Power Rangers, but you know, they don't really need their own compartments. They'll be completely fine being all meshed up into one big pencil box, because there's no weapons with these. They didn't come with any weapons. The only thing came with is Megazords, and I don't have the Megazords. I have like, or not the Megazords, sorry, the Zords, which I only have a few of anyway. Let's see, one of the broadest shoulders is this guy. He ain't gonna fit in there. No, this was a bust, unless you just want to put your time travelers in there, which is completely possible. This is a bust, and this was $3, and it only holds 6 incredibly tiny figures. This is very comfortably fitting 12 figures, except for maybe the person goes right here. That's the only person that might have a hard time fitting in there. Although she fits fine. I mean, you know, it's completely cleared. You might think, well, she's not laying down comfortably. Man, she might want to look out the window. Look, I'm looking out the window. Oh, the only other weird thing about this particular one is the bottom is rounded, if that bothers you at all. So the round, it's like rounded, like it's not flat. Doesn't bother me at all. I thought at first about it a little bit, but I was like, nah, why should it bother me? So hey, you might want to go out and pick you one of these up. They're only $5, holds 12 figures. It's cheaper than one of your action figure cases, if you would even have action figure cases. All right, so that's great. And Kyle from Big Lots, thank you for helping today. I had a great talk with you. Kyle's from Germany. Well, actually, he's from here. He moved to Germany, and then came back to America. His parents, I guess, were in the military. So I got to talk to Kyle for a while, and he was giving me some ideas. And I was like, well, maybe I'm going to go over to Harbor Freight, which is next door, and Harbor Freight actually had this, and this is perfect. This is actually perfect. I absolutely love it. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day, and hope you guys are safe.